Oh, hey, YouTube. It's Sharice here. I want to talk to you guys about my final thoughts on the oh goodness, the Beauty Bakery Cake Mix Demi Matte Foundation. I am wearing it right now. I put this foundation on at 6. Ooh, I got lipstick on my teeth. I put it on at 6 a.m. It is now, hold on, let me check the clock. Let me show y'all. I got receipts. Y'all ain't gonna play me. I got receipts, okay? Hold on. Let's take a journey to my kitchen. It is, oh, I can't even see that far. It is now 5:32. So I've had this foundation on for 11 hours. This is me in natural light in my living room. So you can see what it looks like in natural light. The color match is literally so perfect. It looks really, really good with my skin tone. I love the shade. Again, I'm wearing shade 13, and I have worn this foundation 4 or 5 times since receiving it. So now I feel like I can give a true review, and I'm also going to be using it in future videos so you can see how I apply it. Like, I think I'm going to wear it tomorrow to put it to the test because I have to work at Ulta tomorrow. Even though it's not available at Ulta, I do want to wear it on a day where I work both my jobs to really see how it lasts. But I feel like I have a really good idea. And I have my final thoughts since like I said, I've worn it 4 or 5 times and I've worn it outside and stuff. So let me go back to my bathroom so I can show you how I have found it best, the best way I have applied it, and the things that it has worked best with on my skin for it to last this long. I didn't start getting oily until 4 p.m. So that's like really, really good. It's from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. and I just started to get oil at 4. And it was just around my nose. It wasn't even on my forehead and like my brow area, which sometimes gets oily. It was literally just on the sides of my nose. So let me show you what my magic combination is. Step 1, I cleanse my face and all that jazz. And then I use this as a moisturizer slash primer. This is the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. I use this as a moisturizer and primer today. And I think I'm going to start using it more like a moisturizer. It's not really the best mattifying primer in my opinion. So it worked great today though. So I found a new purpose for this. I'm going to use it more like a moisturizer. So that's what I put on my face first. After that, in the T-zone, I usually go in with more of a hardcore primer that really does help mattify. Sorry, I'm having to bend over. And that happened to be my Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector. I put that on second, just in my T-zone, only the slightest bit. Like literally, I've had this, I probably had this for like 3 years. Because a little bit goes such a long way when it really does help control oil. So I put a little bit of this on just in my T-zone, like on my nose, a little bit onto my cheeks where I have larger pores, on my chin, on my upper lip, and then in the lower part of my forehead and onto my brows and eyelids, because I kind of use it like an eyelid primer too. Just a little bit of this though, like I said, a little bit goes a very, very long way. Like I said, I've had this for years. It's still working just fine. And then after I used those 2 primers together, which was like the perfect combination today, I went in with the foundation. Like I said, I have shade 13. This is what it looks like in the bottle. It's what I have on my face now. I mean, yo, the shade match is so good. It looks really good on my skin. It looks great in natural light. The kids were asking, they were saying something was different about my face today. They were like, you look extra, it looks extra. They were just like, you look extra. They couldn't put it in words, so they don't know anything about makeup. But basically they were saying I look extra flawless today. They were like, what's on your face? What's on your face? Miss Ishman, you look smooth. You look, one kid did say that, you look smooth, Miss Ishman, you look smooth. I was like, thank you, boo. It's this new foundation I'm trying. You know, you don't know nothing about that, but just know it's a new foundation. And I had little girls asking me like, what is it you put on your face, Miss Ishman? So I know that it looked extra good today. And I'm going to tell you the secret about how I apply it. So for me, and you'll see this tomorrow, I'm going to do a video. I'm going to wear it again tomorrow, test it out again when I work at school all day, and then I have to work at Ulta after school. So I applied Today for like full coverage, like you ain't seeing nothing peeking through right now. For full coverage, and excuse all my breakouts, yo. I'm pretty sure this is stress related. It's been a very hard week, so ignore the breakouts. I definitely don't think it's caused by this because, like I said, I've worn it 4 or 5 times, and I've worn other things in between. So it's not like 4 or 5 times in a row to where it would cause a breakout. So ignore my breakouts. I've been breaking out for a while here lately if you've been watching. But anyways, I applied 2.5 pumps. Well, I started on this side. I usually start on this side. I applied 2.5 pumps to this side, and then I do half my face with that. One whole half of my face. I focus most of the product. I use this brush too. I like to use softer blending brushes sometimes. So I put 2.5 pumps in one spot, and then I use this. I quickly kind of like spread it out, and then I go in and I stipple the rest of the way. You want to use stippling motions like after your initial like spreading it out. You want to make sure you stipple the foundation or else it will lift, which was the issue I was having the first time I tried it on my whole face. I wasn't sure how to apply it, and I like it better with a brush. I don't really like the egg they sent, but I'm gonna have to do my research and figure out if I can find a way to work with their egg, their blending egg. But I stipple it like this. I stipple it. I do half my face, applying very minimal product to like my nose and under my eyes because I don't have dark circles and there's not really any scarring or hyperpigmentation on my nose. So I make sure I focus most of the product on my cheeks and on my chin because that's where all my scars are, and like around the perimeter of my face, that's where all my scars are. Then I do the same thing. I do one half completely, let it dry. Then I go to the other half of my face. I do 2.5 pumps on this side. So for me, the magic number is 5 pumps with this foundation to get a full coverage. I like full coverage. This foundation on its own is not a full coverage. If I were to use 1 pump and 1 pump on each side, I would get like a medium, and I wouldn't be satisfied with that. And in my opinion, this foundation is not necessarily buildable. It's better if you find your magic a number of pumps and apply that initially than to do a layer, let it dry, and try and build upon it, because it's not going to build. It's going to lift off. It's going to look patchy if you do that. So like I said, for me, I need to either go in with 2 or 2.5 pumps on each side, and then do one half and do the other half of my face. I initially will spread it all out, and then I go in and to further blend it in and to get more coverage or to cover my whole face, so that doesn't dry like in like little sweeps. I press it in like this, dab it in all over to blend it out. You don't want to swipe or sweep or swirl after that initial spreading of the foundation, or else it's going to lift because it dries fast. And this is the finish that I got. And once you apply powder on top of this, like, it looks so good in person. My skin looks so flawless in person. In pictures and on camera, this foundation looks so good. In natural light, it looks, ooh, ignore all the makeup that you just saw on my floor. Oh, it looks so good. I took a picture today. It looked so good. Yeah. And then let me show you the powders I use to set it. So for me, to get the maximum longevity, it's the same powders that work with all my other foundations. First, I went in with my favorite Coty Airspun powder. I like the translucent extra coverage, or the shade Suntan, which is their darkest shade. It's like a peachy pink shade. So I can see it through there. I use that with a brush, and I press it into my T-zone anywhere you want to highlight the face. And then I go over the top with a skin tone powder, and on the rest of my face with a skin tone powder. And one of my favorite, most mattifying, oil controlling powders that I love from the drugstore is the Black Radiance Soft Focus Finishing Powder in the shade Milk Chocolate Finish. It matches my skin tone so well. It doesn't take away from the shade and the color match of the foundation, and it just sets everything so beautiful. I love this powder. I don't think I'll ever go back to high-end powders. So I really do like this foundation a lot. It gives such a beautiful finish. I just need to see how long it lasts. It's only $28, but if I'm going to be wearing 4 to 5 pumps each time I wear it, I can only imagine that I'm going to go through it kind of quick. And again, my shade is number 13. Honestly, I don't really feel like you need to use an oil to apply it. Hello! You just don't sweep, swipe, swirl it around. You need to pounce it into your skin. You want to, what's the word? I was using it at the beginning of the video. You need to press it into your skin. That was where I was going wrong. And I will make a video showing you how I apply it tomorrow morning on live. Now my computer, I'm pretty sure my computer is dying. My MacBook, I've had it since 2011 or 2010. 2010, 2011, I'm pretty sure my computer is legit dying. Like, it's making strange sounds. The screen won't turn on. It's been overdue its time from the Apple people. I've had issues with it in the past and I've called them, and the amount of times that it's been charged, like recharged, they said it's past the usual number for a MacBook and that they're surprised that it's still working as well as it is. So I'm pretty sure my laptop died. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to do everything from my phone, which I'm on my phone now. And I mean, I really love the way this foundation looks. Like, on camera for pictures, it looks so good. And in person, it looks really, really, really good too. And because the color match is so good, it looks relatively natural in person. Like, I don't feel like it looks overdone, even though I have on legit 5 pumps of foundation, which is a lot. Okay. Oh, and if you want to know what's on my lips, which is the last thing I'm going to talk about, it's from the Patrick Star collection. It's the shade Queen P for Patrick. And it's a lip gloss from his MAC collaboration. So yeah, I really, really like this foundation. Now that I figured out how to work it and what it works well with and how to apply it, which I will show you tomorrow, I really, really like this. And I just really like my cheeks right now, what I use to do my face today, even though it's very simple. I really like my makeup today. So yeah, stay tuned. Oh, I don't know if y'all noticed that I cut my hair off. I feel like I've talked about it, that I cut it. It's more like in a little kind of like tapered style. But yeah, it's dry. It needs to be redone. But I really like this foundation, and I just thought I should do my review now. Like I said, I'm going to do like a true test, like wearing it for like, what, 16 hours? A long periodically time, because your girl works a lot, and I don't have time to do touch-ups. I didn't do any touch-ups at school today. And I got lots of compliments, and the kids could tell that there was a new level of fleetivity, of flawlessness, of just matte beautifulness to my face. I'm wearing Fenty Beauty Kilowatt highlighter in Moscow Mule and Ginger Binge. That's the highlighter I have on. But yeah, the kids could tell something was up. They couldn't put it into words. So like, I'm really enjoying this foundation, and it does withstand the heat. I will tell you that. I have duty outside in the morning when it's chilly, and I have duty outside in the afternoon, opening car doors for kids, walking up and down the sidewalk in the direct sunlight. And then I come home, I get in my hot car, because I live in South Carolina, you know, the hot air beander. It takes a while for the AC to kick in. It's hot. Drive my hot car 30 minutes home, and then I get out of my hot car and I walk my hot dog. She cute, she's sexy. She's asleep on the bed. I walk my hot dog outside in the hot South Carolina weather for a good 15 minutes. And I'm a very speedy walker, so it's almost like a workout when I walk. That's just how I walk. You either keep up or you get lost, but that's a whole nother conversation. So I like the foundation. Yo, this gets a thumbs up from me. And I also love how they sent me 2 shades, which I've already done, shown 13 and 15 on my skin. And they sent you a complimentary egg, so I mean, you don't get much cuter packaging and better customer service than Beauty Bakerie, in my opinion. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any other questions. I've been speaking in weird accents. That's how you can tell I'm tired. I tend to speak in accents when I'm really tired, and I don't mean to offend anybody. So thank you. But yeah, this foundation is bomb. I mean, look at me. Just look at me. Let me go back to the natural light so you can see. And we shall say goodbye. Hello. So now I'm back in 100% natural light in my living room. Excuse us. You see these, what is this called? Under eye bags. I've been tired. I'm going to make a video tomorrow. I actually already explained it earlier in this live video, but I mean, it looks so good. And I just love the shade. The shade is so nice. When I get close, you can see the real tiredness on my face. Ignore my breakout. Stress related. Stress. See, this side no stress. This side full of stress. This side no stress. This side nice and smooth. This side bompas everywhere. All the bompas, but that's okay. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think I'm going to do a twist out on this wash and go, because I don't know, I kind of want to see if I can make it 2 weeks without washing my hair, but that's really not a thing. Usually I have to do it every week, but we're going to see. So I'm about to Oh my goodness, Nola's humping me. Please stop. Nola, no. Thank you. Hold on, let me show you Nola. Look at this child. Nola, sit. Good girl. You good, baby? Don't look at my crusty toes. Hey, good Nola. Good girl. You sweet. Good Nola. Good Nola. Good girl. And if you see any red on her, it's probably from me kissing her. Or pink. She's my good baby. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. I'm tired. Thank God that it's May. School gets out May 31st. Like I said, I'm coming to you guys with a live video. Oh, please, Nola, stop, stop. She wants my attention. That's why she's jumping. Stop. I did my first big chop in 2013, and then I re-big chopped again in 2015. Yeah, and then I recently did a mini. Nola, don't you knock over my cross on the table. She's looking at me like she knows she's guilty. Stop. Stop. And then I re-big chopped in 2015, and then I just did a mini chop. I literally just cut off all the bottom of my hair to make it look tapered, and I love it this length, and I love this shape on me. Even though I have an oblong head, I love it. I love my hair short. So yeah, like I said, this is an old wash and go. We're about to do something with it tonight, though. I might just redo the wash and go because that's easy, but yeah, she's dry and crusty. Very easy to mold. That's one thing I love about my hair. I can really shape it how I want. So thanks. I'm gonna go. I'm really tired. I'm rambling now. Love you guys. Thank you for your support. Pray for my laptop because your girl cannot afford another one. But you know, I might have to hit my daddy up and be like, Dad, my laptop died. You know the one you got me for my college graduation, my high school graduation, going to college gift? Can you get me another one? But yeah, y'all have a good evening. Happy almost weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye. Here's Nola.